Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, by the way. I'd like to thank you so much for 1,250 subscribers. That's 1,000 more than I asked you for at the end of the year. I said by the end of the year that I'd like to hit 1,250 subscribers, but you guys gave me. Sorry, I'm messing things up. I asked you guys if I could get to 250 subscribers by the end of this year, and basically I uploaded a video and I absolutely blew up, and I thank you guys for viewing that video. And if you subscribed after watching that video, then you're very helpful and you're a very cool person. So subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and join my Discord server. Right, the link will be in the description, and we can, I don't know, I do streams there sometimes, and Roblox giveaways, etc. So that'll be in the link in the description. And join my Roblox group. I buy my shirts if you want to, so I can do even bigger giveaways and stuff like that. And basically, in this video, I'm going to give you a basic tour of Roblox Studio for those who have just started out. Because I know a lot of you are very new, and all this looks very complicated. Like when I first started, I was like, I don't know what any of this does. I don't know how to make this small. I don't know how to add a texture, and I don't know how to make whatever. But I know I can help you guys with this. So first, what I want to do is I'm just gonna start off with the basics. If you guys don't know how to actually get to this point, in Roblox Studio and stuff, then you can please just put a comment in the comment section, and I'll take you step by step through it. Or you can join my Discord server, and we can join a call, screen share or something, whatever you want. Just however I can help you. Just let me know if you're having any struggles, any questions, anything like that. So first things first, I know the parts are here. You have a list of parts, very simple. I'm sure most of you already know this. But this is going to seem very random, but for a lot of people, including me at one point, didn't know how to make the block a lot smaller than this. Sometimes you could only make it about half as small as that, which is exactly one stud, and that's because of this here. So watch my mouse, everyone, because I know a lot of you struggle to see my mouse sometimes because of the quality. You press model, and where it says move, near rotate, all you want to do is change that. It'll be at 1 studs at first, so you can only make it that small. But if you change that to a smaller number, 0.5, you could make it half a stud. But if you want it even smaller, you could do 0.01. You can make it 0.01 of a stud. Very small, and it's very helpful for making small parts and making very detailed things. So you can add details to walls, make nice decorations, lighting, anything. So it's very handy thing for a lot of people who don't know how to do that. And oh, by the way, I got this texture, by the way. It's just here, material, and you have a list of materials here for those who didn't know. And then the color, you have like loads of colors here. You can choose any of them. I thought that'd be nice. That's a nice looking block. So hopefully that made any sense. And now make sure you always press anchor as well, so that you're not able to like push the block around or anything, because sometimes that can be pretty annoying. Also, in properties, if you want to edit this block in any way, you can change the transparency, the reflectance. So the reflectance just makes it more reflective, so you can do that if you want. The transparency, all this does, it just makes it transparent, hence the name transparency. So you change that up and down however you want it. And then you don't really need to do any of this just yet. Can collide. If you want to be able to walk through a block, like a door, something like that, but you don't know how a hinge works, all you need to do is just turn can collide off, and then you can walk through it. Simple as that. Maskless, I don't think you really need to make it maskless, honestly. I've never used maskless really, to be honest. So I don't think I'll need to show you that. Unless you actually want to, then that's fine. What else do we have here? I'm just looking for things that you guys might not understand. So, oh yeah, duplicate there if you want to duplicate it. And if you want this to be one piece, because sometimes if you go into workspace, you can see you can end up with a lot of parts, and it can get very confusing, and it's always useful to name the parts. So you can name these two wall, but if you want them both to just be one part, you could just right click and group, and you can name that wall. Now it's simple as that. Now we have this part called wall. If you want to ungroup it, all you need to do is right click and ungroup, and now we have back to the two parts. Simple as that. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. If you guys want to make a game but you don't want to build, all you have to do is go to Toolbox, and you can search up anything you want. So what's the first thing that comes to my mind? A car. I don't know why that came to my mind, but you know, a car is it's a very complex thing, and if you don't know how to build that, if you have no idea how to build that, all you have to do is just go to here, and you can select something you want to put into the game. Like here we have a Bugatti. I'm sure you know you probably don't have the time to build all that. This was made on Blender, I can tell. So this isn't a Blender tutorial, so I'm not going to go through Blender and how to build stuff on Blender. Maybe in another video, because I'm not the best with Blender either, to be honest. But I could do a video for you guys on how to make nice thumbnails and stuff using Blender. Okay, and how you can import your avatar into there and stuff, and make models, things like that. I can show you how to do that, but that's for another video. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, rotate, same as that. If you feel it's rotating too much, then all you need to do is that. Transform. It's quite a handy tool, really. You change it up and down, and rotate it, and resize it. I think you can resize it. Yeah, resize it like that. It tells you the studs and everything. So it's a very useful tool if you want to get things really accurate for just one piece. If you want a hole inside a block, if you want it to go straight through the block, or just want it to be a groove, all you have to do is get a part. You just have to make the part go, right through the block if you want it to go right through, or halfway through if you just want a groove, or however far you want it in. But I'll go right through for this one. You can do it with a different shape block if you want. All you need to do is go to negate. You need to select that on the block which is going through this big one. Highlight both of them and press union, and now we have a hole in the block, it's a very useful tool. I use it a lot, and hopefully that will make things straightforward, and you can easily just make holes in blocks. Alright, so the next thing I can't even speak properly. The next thing I think I'm going to show you guys is some basic realism things. So first I want to show you guys the terrain editor. If you guys don't know how to use that, it's very straightforward. All you need to do is select the region for where you want to edit. We'll make quite a large area just for this video. It doesn't need to be, you know, I'm not going to do things very advanced. I'll keep it simple for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna make that taller so that we have room to kind of dig into it. You'll understand what I mean in a bit. Okay, so now once we've selected our region, it's very simple. I will make it slightly bigger. Okay, then we want to fill it with, we'll do grass for this one. So here we have grass. Very simple. It doesn't look that realistic though, to be honest. So all you need to do for that, if you want it to look nice and realistic, you go to terrain here in Explorer. So click terrain, go to properties, it should be down at the bottom, and all you need to do for this is select decoration. Simple as that. If you want to change the color, then you can change the color of grass here. All you need to do is click on that, and you can change it red, black, white, whatever color grass you want. But I'll keep it green for now, because for the sake of simplicity and for this tutorial, which is basic tutorial, I'm going to keep it like this for now. We'll sort out the water in a minute, and then everything, we'll just keep that like that for now. It's nice when you have full graphics on, you can see the blades of grass move. It's very smart, so it's a very handy thing built in by Roblox, and it can really help give your game that realistic look. Especially with full graphics on, it can make it look really nice. Now another thing I want to add for realism is water, like I just said. So I think for this we're just going to go to edit, and I think the best thing to do would be to erode some, just some down there. But I won't do too much because really I just want this to be as simple as I can. So just like that. You don't have to do it this way if you don't want. We'll need to hang on, just go that a bit. Okay, good. Now let me just check the depth of everything. Let's make it a bit smaller here. You can change the strength of it here if you think it's removing too much. This is a bit much, so you need to just do that. And then let's just see if we can go down to the base plate, and then we'll just grow a few bits afterwards like this. Now just until that closes in. Good. Until this closes in. Okay. Oh, this here as well. So if you don't mind there being a base plate, then you can just leave it, but I personally don't like there being a base plate there. So now you can either add some water just like this, but if you watch what happens, it's let's just say it could look nicer when you do it like this. It's okay, but personally I think it'd just be better if you could flatten it out if you want it with smooth, or I think it'd just be better to select your region just like we did with grass. We can have a nice region for where we want the water, so let's do that, and then we'll select a region. So go select from here. We'll make it a bit lower than that because I think it goes slightly higher. That might be a bit too low, so I might have to go higher after all, but we can always resize it, remember guys. Make it wider so that it fits properly. Okay, looks okay, looks good at that side. Let's just see how this looks. If it's not good, then we can edit that, but we'll just fill it. Okay, that's not too bad, that looks okay. So that's an okay river. You can make it look a lot nicer like this, but like I said, for the sake of simplicity, I'm just gonna just make that there. We're not really gonna do a great job with this because I'm trying to keep this as simple as I can. I don't want to get you guys completely lost in this Roblox Studio stuff, but hopefully that's okay for you guys. Now, if you want to edit this, you want the water to look a lot nicer than this, because it's a bit it doesn't look realistic, does it? If you think about it, it's completely blue and you can't see through it at all. So all you need to do is we're going to change the transparency. We're going to turn it right up. We're going to keep the reflectance up. I'm going to change the watercolor a bit to a brighter color. I think would be a good idea. So it's a bit better, but we want it to be not like that. It's good to get the perfect color. Okay, so I think that's okay, because this is what it'll look like with low graphics. If you turn the graphics up, it'll look a lot nicer. Here you could change the wave size if you wanted to. You could have some big waves. You could have no waves. You have quick waves. You could have we'll keep it like 25, 20. The 20 is a bit quick, but oh yeah, you'd usually flatten that out. As you can see, it's going up, and it looks like physics is just not working at all. But we'll not do that right now. Okay, we'll leave that for another time. You could have the water completely still. You could have it whatever you want. So keep it at 20 for now, because that's okay. Hopefully that makes good sense to you. And now when we load into the game, that water will be clear if you turn the graphics onto high. That'll look very nice. I don't think it will on mobile, but if you're on PC, then it should do that, and it should look quite nice. If you want to, you can always you can paint the outside to be like sand, but personally I don't do that really, because I think it's alright just like this, but if you want to do, you could have sand around the outside. I'm not going to do that right now because this is okay. So next thing I want to do is I'm going to show you some lighting things. So here you can have sky and atmosphere. Right, so I think a nice blur effect can really make the game look realistic. I want to make that. I think the blur is a bit much, so let's go to the blur properties. Let's change it down to maybe. Let's change it to 6. So it looks pretty blurry, but sometimes that gives a nice effect. You can turn it down if you want to, but I kind of like it like that. And now we're going to add another one. We're going to add sun rays effect. Okay, we can change the intensity of the sun rays, the spread. The spread's on 4. So we'll turn that off a bit. And then, yeah, so we'll change the time as well, so that when the sun is just coming up. Which, I don't know what it is on this game, on Roblox Studio. I'll just try some different ones. Just go here. Let's change, let's try 9 AM. So, 9. Where's the sun at? Okay, let's try 6. 6. Okay, that's when the sun is just coming up. Let's try 7. Let's try 6:30. 6:30. Okay, that should be good. I think that looks quite nice, to be honest. And then, what else should we add? Let's add some trees. Okay, now trees are a very complicated thing, I think, when starting Roblox Studio, because it's getting them realistic, which you need Blender for. Okay, I'd recommend you do Blender, and I'll do some tutorials on that later on. But for now, if you don't know how to make trees yet on Blender, so just go trees. Okay, just gonna do this very, very simple for you guys. Let's get like let's see, what do we have here? We'll pick this tree here. Okay, as you can see, it's quite nice. We'll make that bigger, just because I think it'll look nicer if it's bigger. And you can duplicate that, bring that there, duplicate that, and bring that there. See, nice and simple. Like that. Obviously, you can change the size of them, make them vary. You can add different types of trees. It just depends if you want to make them yourself. Like, I personally like to make things myself on Blender. At first I just looked at a few tutorials, but I will give you some tutorials on how to make some nice trees if you guys really want to see that. Okay, we'll add that, make that bigger, and just rotate it. Okay. No, it's okay. But I think if it was up to me, I'd add a barrier there. So if you don't want people to commit suicide and jump off the map, all you need to do is just add a block there, like that, and just spread it across the whole thing. Make it tall. Now, people, all you need to do for this is just go to properties, change the transparency to 1, and anchor it. Now people can't jump off the map, and yeah, because sometimes that's pretty sad. Suicide prevention, everyone. Okay, now it's loading to our game, and let's see how this has gone. Okay, we can make this look a lot better. Like I said, I'm sure you guys can make some great games with this knowledge, but we'll just see how this looks. Okay, so I need to get up here. As you can see, we have some nice sun rays there, and here we have the water. See that, as you can see, water is very clear. Okay, there's grass at the bottom, but you can change that to sand if you want to. Okay, I think it looks pretty nice. You would smoothen them edges a bit because it looks a bit wrong, really, to be honest. But and then you can add some. Well, you can add a few things to this, I think, to make it look very nice. The sun, if you think the sun rays are a bit intense, all you need to do is just turn the intensity down. But I think that looks good. I think it looks very nice. You know, the sun is bright, just like in real life. Here you have the trees made on Blender. Okay, so yeah, and then obviously the suicide prevention barrier is there. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good. You can build benches with the knowledge of the making small parts and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'll just end the video off there. And if you guys have any questions, please just tell me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that this video helped you. I mean, at least a little bit, you know. Hopefully you have some knowledge of Roblox Studio now and how to make things realistic. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I'll be doing giveaways and stuff, Robux giveaways, if you join my Discord server and buy my merch, so I can do even bigger giveaways and stuff like that. All the links will be in the description down below to my server, group, game, everything. So make sure you go do that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you in the next episode of Roxendor.